Hi, everybody. Nobody's here yet, but that's okay. I just went live and you have to bark. Well, welcome to my channel. My dog decided she wants to be the center of attention tonight. It's okay. She'll get over it. I will have to wait a little bit till a few people get into the chat. If anybody shows up, I hope they will. All right. That Sassy's here. Hello, that Sassy. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Tutu. Hi, Angie. Not Tutu. Hey, hi, Angie. I know Mary Brown is going to be here, but she can't. She's not feeling well. And Melissa's driving. She was texting me. I told her to stop texting and driving. She said she only texts at stoplights. So how's everybody doing today? Okay, Angie, yes, just stay safe, darling. Stay safe. Hi, Linda. How are you? I'm sorry you couldn't hear my video earlier. It was okay on my phone and on my laptop, so I don't know what was going on. And you weren't the only one that said it, so I really don't know. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. So we're going to be talking about organization today, and everybody yells at me because I am very organized, even though I seem disorganized. All good in Texas. That's good. Where in Texas are you, if you don't mind? You can say, like, one of the quarters or something. Hi, Glitzy. I can't remember your name. I'll get it. I'll get it eventually. Anyways, I try to remember everybody's names that aren't included in their channel, but I am sometimes a real harebrain when it comes to names. So you'll have to forgive me. And howdy, Miss Annie. How you doing? How's Florida treating you? And Leah's here. Awesome. Outside Fort Worth. Cool. I haven't been down to Texas. I really do want to go. I'll get there eventually. I have a cousin that lives down there, and I haven't met her baby yet. If you hear the dog and the cat arguing under my desk right now, I apologize. But that's what they're doing. Hi, long-haired, skinny-eyed toe. Welcome. Let them help you with the links. Oh. Hold on. I see what you mean. Hold on. Add moderator. It should have worked, Indy. I think I added you as a moderator if you want to do a test and try it. I hope. I don't know if it worked. All right, we'll try it. Okay, I just want to let everybody know I'm a real analog type person. Yep, Indy's a moderator. There she goes. Okay, good. I like to write things down, but everything that I'm telling you can really be just put into your phone too. So you can be a digital girl and still, be an organized person. But I like to see things written out and written down, and I like to write things down. So, and all you really need is a notebook. You don't have to be fancy or anything like that. And we're just trying to keep track of things so we know what's coming up and when we need to do things and when we have time to do things. So if somebody asks us to do something, we can look in our planner or on our phone or whatever and say, you know what, I've got this, this, and this to do. And no, I can't do that for you. And a lot of people don't understand that part of organization and part of being organized is learning how to say no. Does that make sense? I hope it does. I started out with several different ways of planning things out. and they got to be a little cumbersome. So I'm going to show you one of my first planners, when I really started doing planning other than just putting it down into a, dollar store calendar or anything. I started doing bullet journaling. I don't know if you can see that. See? And so I had a birthday list and a Christmas gift list. See, I'm very organized. And then each day had a different area for me to write down my tasks and things like that. I even, had different page ideas of what I wanted to do in my notebooks and things. Books to read, and then I'd color them in when I read them. Was practicing some watercolors. Made some beautiful spreads and things like that. Even did some fold outs. So, I mean, you can take this as far as you want it. Some different spreads like that. And then I got even more into it and started doing some really cool spreads and things. And this was February of last year. Went nuts with stickers and different things like that. I even keep track of like my meds and things like that. So I have it with me all the time. So if I'm going somewhere, for Easter, kind of went nuts. A lot of different things. But you don't have to go that crazy. It can just be a regular planner. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I have a happy planner. And that way I don't have to make all the spreads like you would in bullet journaling and things like that. Because I've just got my week here. This is this week's. And I just write down what I'm going to do on the day, and then I can check it off. And it's so satisfying to check things off when you're organized. But I like stickers. I like to have it look pretty. Hi, Teresa. Who else is here? Kathy came in. Who did I miss? I think we're doing good so far. Hi, Kath. And Bray. Hey, B is there. Hi. Hi, Bray. Sounds good. So, like you can see this one, I even write down that I have to water my plants because my brain sometimes I'll forget. If I don't write it down, it's not happening. And I know I've heard several people say that. I think Melissa says that too. If you don't put it in the planner, it ain't going to happen. But this is just what I'm doing. So like if I'm recording, like today that said record videos for tomorrow, which is what I was doing until my live. But this is how I keep track of YouTube. And I think this is what you guys really want to see. Or at least that's why I think you're all here anyways. So this is my video monthly log. Okay, so it's just a list of all the dates and basically the title of the video and whether or not it's hosted and the date that it goes on there. And if you can see that, try to get it up there so you can see it. And it's not every single one. It's only the ones that I really want to do. And I do one for each month. And then I started out, when I first started doing a lot of these, I started out with like a sheet for the whole day or for the video. One sheet for each video. So that way I would write down the video title, what date I wanted to film it, the date it had to be published and what time, who the co-host and the host were, and then any ideas, anything I needed to buy for it, or where in my craft stash things were. So, yeah, I've been really busy this month. You're right, Annie, I have. So, yep, And as I said, I don't know if you were here, Teresa, but all this can be digitally done. I'm just such an analog girl. I just like to write things down. So I didn't, there was a lot of wasted, I don't know if you noticed, I put it back in there, but there's a lot of wasted space on that page. And I'm not a big one on wasting anything. So I changed the way that I was doing it to this. And I'll show you. So this was my first week of this year. So basically, in this column, it's the video description, who the hosts is over here, and the time to be published here, and the date that it's going to be published there. And there's a lot of room that I can write down any of the notes I have for the videos, like the Chick for Cheap for Christy Creates that was on the 4th of this month. I wrote tree branch candle holder inspirations on my phone. Things like that. Open invite for the thrifty crafting, my beaded wreath. So I knew, what was going on. The DIY Valentine's challenge with Heidi Sambo. I did my hot cocoa bar. And I had actually Melissa's Keep It Simple Sunday down here because I was going to do that. And I ended up not doing it. So see, even if you write it down, you don't have to do it. So if your life gets busy or whatever, you can change it. So I'm going to look at the chat here. Oh, loving kisses for B. Thank you, B. So Teresa was late. She was crafting. That's what I've been doing all day. Oh, I can't wait till you guys see my Friday's video for my Flippin' Friday with border bananas. It's hopefully going to come out really good. So far, it's coming out really nice. Thanks, Annie, for all your links and stuff. So these are sheets that I have that I made up and I love using. What are some of the things that you guys use? I know Teresa says she's a digital girl, and so do you use like the Apple calendar, the iCal or whatever? Leah, you forgot about Flippin' Friday? Naughty, naughty. And then remember Salvage Saturday too, so. Thank you. Yeah, I help you, you help me. That's what we're all here for, and we have to support each other and give everybody else ideas and things like that. But I have to write everything down because if I don't, I'm lost. And I think a lot of people are like that. Let's see. You have a planner on your iPad with the pencil. Yeah. I don't have a pencil for my iPad. And actually, we have two iPads. We have like the first generation one, and then I have an iPad mini. And they're both so old that I don't think that they could even handle a calendar, let alone anything else. I know I couldn't even go on YouTube on my mini. So that was kind of crazy. And you use a dry erase planner on the wall, glitzy stitches from the Dollar Tree. Yep. Jackie sent me a message in IG. Okay, I will take a look at that. Oh, no, or you sent Jackie a message in IG probably, right, Annie? Okay, that's cool. But I'll tell you something that I know, I don't think I'm the only one. When it comes to planners and planning and organization, I'm like addicted to office supplies and things. And this is part of my sticker collection. So these are all the Happy Planner books of stickers. Yeah, a physical calendar is a good thing too. Just so that's really kind of what I like to do, is have it physical. But I've always got my book next to me, so I don't really need it on the wall. But whatever works for you. These are some that I got at AC Moore before AC Moore closed. So that's, you got to keep it fun. You got to keep it interesting, or you're not going to look at your planners. Jackie has a desk calendar that she works everything down. And yep, Indy got a physical calendar for her planner for her wall in her craft room. I remember her stating that on her live that she wanted to be more organized this year, and that's what came of this. That's Keiko, my puppy, making that racket. Come here, Cakes. Come here. Come over to Mama, and I'll see if I can pick you up so everybody can say hi. I don't know if I can pick you up. I can't. She's such a cutie, though. Here you go. Come up here. There she is. There's the back of her head anyways. That's Keiko. That's my little girl. She's a Shiba Inu. And she is a good girl. And Kathy just said hi, Keiko. When Kathy walks through the door, she's one of my best friends. Keiko goes nuts. Kathy cannot walk in the door without saying hi to her first. She can't say hi to me, can't say hi to my husband, nobody else. She's got to say hi to Keiko, or Keiko loses her mind. But then she leaves her alone. So that's a good thing. So that's my baby. And I know that, like, on today, the video that I did on my Valentine's branching out on Kiki's DIY Highlight Wednesday, you can hear her barking in the background. So that's really hard for me. So a simple planner, you don't like forget and leave it somewhere. That's why I've got this one here right now, and this is what I've been using since July of 2020, because it was in a 16-month or 18-month calendar. This is a little big, and I'm thinking about going, because I know it's a happy planner, to the next size down, which is this size here. This is a real old one. But I'm going to take the all this old stuff out and make myself a new happy planner for 2022, because I've got all of 2021 in the big one, unless it gets to be too cumbersome. And then I'm going to switch out to this one. I watched a video this week on Kieran's channel, Thrifted Living. It's a great channel. I've got her channel linked in the description box already. And she has a video out on how she made a happy planner type planner using Dollar Tree items. A big magnetic erasable cans always worked when the kids were little. Yeah, you need something when your kids are into sports or into any extracurricular activities, so that you know where everybody is and when you got to go get them and things like that. I'm trying to keep up with the chat, but I think I'm doing it there. A planner and a digital calendar. Oh, that's good, Annie. Yep. I know I do have a calendar on my phone, and for my husband's appointments and things, so I can keep track of when he needs to do something, or when he has a doctor's appointment or has a day off, a vacation day or anything. So I do use it for that, so I know where I can keep track of him, which is really nice. Yeah, a solid minute Keiko love before anything else happens. Yep. So good. Yeah, that's the hard part when you have two different things. Like I have my planner, and then I have my YouTube planning in two different things. You're constantly balancing the two. Eventually I'd like to get them integrated into one. Good night, Kathy. I'll talk to you tomorrow. But whatever works, really. And right now the two is working. So yeah. Love my babies forever. Hello. Welcome. Um, yeah, it works right now. Oh, and I want to thank you guys for coming in tonight too. And I want to really thank you guys because I went over 500 yesterday. Yes. And I know I've been getting a lot of help from everybody. Teresa B. DIY has been helping. Indy's been helping me. Um, Melissa makes a DIY. Kiki, everybody has been so great. I even the I'm going to pronounce this wrong. The Schwoen's Nest, Sandra. Everybody has been just wonderful. So I really want to thank everybody. Thank my subscribers and thank all my fellow YouTubers. And thanks, guys. Yes. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. And I love it. So as you guys can see behind me, I figure this is a good time to do this part of a video that's coming up. Annie's got, here, let me look. When is it coming up, Annie? Craft Your Space on the 19th. It's Indiana Jones, Simple Roots, Simple Living, and Unicorn Dust Designs are holding a Craft Your Space challenge. And I'm going to be doing that. So right now, this is my space. This is it. It is crazy. It is a mess. I mean, there's leftovers from the one I did yesterday and things like that. Thank you. So, yep, on the 19th. And all of this, all these bins that I have on my wall and everything have all been gone through. I've actually organized the inside of the bins, but now everything else needs to be organized. And because of Annie, it's going to get done. So I'm glad, well, Annie and Simple Roots and Unicorn Dust, so we're going to do it, and I'm going to film what I've accomplished. And because you can see, I mean, there's just stuff everywhere. There's puzzle pieces and my little sweepy thing. Everything's everywhere. There's Christmas stuff over there. There's springtime stuff over there. It's just everywhere. And sometimes I come in here and I can't find anything. So we need to organize once in a while, and organizing our space is another thing. You can see I've got a nice blank wall back there, and Annie made some ribbon storage on her channel last night. I think that's going to be going up there too. Leah's dumping bits and reorganizing. Yeah, you have to. And everything. I'm gonna show you one thing. I'm gonna turn the camera just for a second, so bear with me. This isn't just my room. This is hubby's room too. And you can see his side. But do you see what I see back there? See that beautiful pegboard? Let's see, did I get the camera back in the right spot? Yep. That's a metal pegboard, and it's got some great hangers and things on it. And I think I'm going to put them on mine because his rack is the same as these nice beefy racks that I've got. So how do you guys organize your craft room? Do you have bins like this, or do you have smaller ones? What do you use? Pegboard. Yes, I know, but I need to. I don't know if you can see all the books that I have up here. There's knitting books and crocheting books and cross stitch books and weaving books, and I mean, just all different kinds of books, and I have no idea where to put them or what to do with them. And they're really taking up a lot of valuable real estate for my craft supplies. Teresa has smaller bins. Teresa loves her pegboard. Yeah. I don't know how much we paid for those, but those are really nice because they don't hang on the wall. They hang off this metal shelving here. And so that way, if you move these shelves, the pegboard just goes with it. So I think I'm going to look into getting some more of that for mine. So whose videos are you going to be playing? Yeah, there's one, two, three, there's four shelves here, and these bins are really kind of big. If you don't use them, put them away or give them away. Yeah. You know what, Indy? I think you're right. I think what I'm going to have to do is take those books off my shelf and really go through them and see which ones that I need to keep. And any ones that I don't need to keep, maybe I should do a swap with somebody if they want them, because there's books in there from the 80s, magazines, literally cross stitch magazines and things like that from the 80s. And I don't think I've looked at them in a long time. It like pulls at my heartstrings to get rid of books. Um, yeah, I don't use them very often. You're right. So I think I should just go through and maybe pull out the patterns that I know I'm going to do, or that I'm going to do in the near future, and maybe scan in some of the other ones and just put them on my computer. And then that way I can print them off when I'm ready to do them. Elder homes, that's a good idea, Indy. Or Annie. I don't know. What am I calling you tonight? Indy, Annie, whatever. You know who I'm talking to. So yeah, it will make my craft space. I mean, because I've got like my Waverly paints and all my other stuff, and it's hard to get to. But if I put the pegboard up, I'm sure I can do it. Okay, guys, you've talked me into it. I am going to be getting rid of a lot of my books. I think I will actually, maybe I'll shoot a video of what I have and what I pare down to. Would you guys like to see that? What do you think? Okay. DIY Savvy Mommy wants to install pegboard, but it's difficult for rental homes. That's why this is nice. These shelves and the pegboard that I just showed you actually attaches to the shelf and not the wall. So if you're in a rental situation, it doesn't destroy your walls. Okay, cool. Don't call you late to dinner, Jay. No, that's what I said. Everybody, it's like when I was growing up, it was either Cindy, Carol, or Cheryl, because we all were C's. And so you never know who mom was calling, and you just went. And as long as they didn't call you late for supper, you didn't care what your name was. So that's a good thing. The crafty organizer rents her home. What am I mentioning in my video? Oh, about the pegboard and stuff. Yes, I will. I don't think I'll have the pegboard for this craft your space challenge, but I will have the books and stuff done by then, because it's the 19th. That's next week already. Oh my! I don't know if I'll have the books done. It depends on if we go for a cottywomple this weekend or not. You guys know what cottywompling is, right? Oh yeah, about the rental friendly. I will, and I will show my husband's side. I'll clean his side up a little bit too. Right now, there's a few things up there that are just out of the way for the moment. Oh, next Tuesday. Oh my! I don't know if I'm going to be able to have time to do that, guys. For this video. If I do, it'll be in there, and if I don't, I will do another video with all the books and things like that. Pam doesn't know what a cottywomple is. A cottywomple is to get in the car and go for a drive with no destination in mind. Just go. Never know where you're going to end up. Never know what you're going to do. But we usually end up having a great time no matter where we are. And we go. We love it. So, yep. And it is an actual word. So if you look it up, cottywomple, CODDIWOMPPLE, it is a word. So, It's an old English word. All right. What do you guys have questions for me? Ask me questions about what I'm doing and things. I know every third Thursday of the month, I'm doing Thrifty Crafting Thursday. This month, for January, my co-host is Teresa B DIY, Teresa. And in February, the third Thursday in February, what date is that? I've got that right here. Is the 18th of February, and it's DIY and Crafts with Anna is my co-host. Yeah, our collabs. So that's great. And here, let me put it in. How do you want to pull? There it is. I put it in. I put it in the chat. So, planner tips. I love my Happy Planner, and I'll tell you why I like it. Here, I'll use the old one because you can add things to it. It's on these rings, and the pages can come in and out, and you can add things. In this one, what did I hit? Where is it here? I ended up having some lists and things like that I printed out and added, and they have a hole punch. As you can see the difference on that. They have a hole punch that you can get at, I think Joann's has them, Michael's have them. You can probably get them on Amazon. They're about $30, but you get the 40 and 50% off coupons. I won't buy anything that's expensive like that unless I have a coupon. So that's why I like this. And that's why I like the video that that Kieran from Thrifted Living did this week, because she shows how to make this style planner out of Dollar Tree items, and you can't beat that. I think she uses the bigger size, the one that I'm using right now. Yeah, let me show you the difference in size. So this is the small, this is the regular size, and then this is the medium. And there's actually one that's bigger than this. That's the pages are 8.5 by 11, so they're full size pages. That's just too much, way too big. Because I do like to just throw it in my bag, and take things with me so that I have it, because I actually forgot a chiropractor appointment in December because I didn't have my planner right in my paw when I went into the office. And I said, oh, I'll remember, and I'll write it down when I get home, because I had left it at home. And did I write it down? No. And I missed it. Luckily, I have a wonderful chiropractor, and she was very understanding, and we rescheduled, and it worked out okay. Mini classes and jumbo teacher ones. Yeah. That punch sucks. It's horrible. I've had 4 and they all get paid. You can only do a couple sheets at a time. And if you're going to laminate, you can only do 1 sheet. That's the only thing I can tell you. And the other, and another tip on that, because they do get worn out. I mean, just like, scissors, when you use them for paper, that's why, my sewing stuff is over there, and it says scissors are for sewing only, fabric only on them. They get dull. Take some foil and probably and fold it once, maybe a third time, so you've got a couple layers of the foil there, and punch the foil. That will help sharpen your punches back up. So that might help you if in order to sharpen it. It's the same thing with your Cricut blades. If your Cricut blades become dull, you can run them on foil and it will extend their life. Not indefinitely, but it will extend their life. So that's something else to think about. Yeah, right now. Bye, Angie. I didn't know Angie was leaving. See, I'm trying to keep up with the chat. What's Mamby? Okay, love my babies forever. What is Mamby? Is that a brand? I'm gonna write that down so I can look it up. Because if I don't write it down, I forget. Okay, about 5 years and still using the same blade. You sharpen it with a bowl of oil? How does it work? Do a video on that. I'd love to see that. Oh, a ball of foil. Yeah, I like a bowl of oil to sharpen. Yeah, okay, gotcha. All right, that sounds like fun. Yeah, it does work for your Cricut. I love it. And actually, oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, I didn't realize that. I always thought, yeah, there it is. Me and my big idea. I've just never heard it called that. So I've always heard it called Happy Planner stuff. So that is so cool. Thank you, Junker Necker, for making me look like a fool. No problem. Okay. All right, guys. We're almost at 40 minutes. And as I said, I just have a few things here. If anybody wants the documents that I've created for my YouTube planning, I'd be happy to email them to you. Just send me an email and ask me for them. You can customize them to whatever it's either in Word or in Excel, but is how I do them. And I do the same thing with where is it? I know I just put it in here. I even do my social media tracking on in a hard copy. I can't look at it on the computer screen and have it make sense to me. So my email is actually in the description box, but it's that I think it's that if I can remember, that crafting lady 64 or something like that. But it's in the description box, a Gmail. So just send it to my Gmail account and I'll get it. And I'll send them to anybody that wants them. Yeah, it's on my channel page too. It's in my about section. So it's either in the description of all my videos or it's in my about section, so you can find it there. Yeah, I have a P-Touch labeler, and I've labeled my scissors fabric only. And not just one side, but both sides, so that they can't say, oh, I didn't see it, it was on the other side. So, because I've had that happen when I first started labeling things, and I only labeled one side. So if you've got, if this is your scissors and it says fabric only, but they picked it up this way, they're not going to see that sticker. So I make sure I label both sides of the scissors so that they don't get used for anything but fabric. And my husband I think he knows that if he uses my fabric scissors for anything, they're going to be used for another use, if you get my drift. So, because I'm really picky when it comes to my scissors, as I'm sure all of us are. Okay, guys. Well, have a great night. I hope I helped a little bit in some way, shape, or form. Next Wednesday, I'm going to come on and we're going to do a craft. I haven't decided exactly what we're going to do yet, but I am going to be crafting next week. And that'll be after my craft room is cleaned, so you'll be able to see what I finally came up with if I got around to it. I better get around to it because it needs to be done. So you guys all have a great night. Enjoy, and until next time, live fully, love deeply, and learn something new every day. Thanks again, guys, for everything and for watching tonight. Bye.